Yeah, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? This is that boy. This is that boy, Rick Titus. Yeah, come on in. Climb on in, family. Climb on in. Climb on in. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Yeah, this is that boy. This is that boy, Rick Titus at Exquisite Podcast. I'm in the studio today, man. I'm in the studio today. Listen, we're going to jump right on into this thing. You know, a lot of people have been asking me questions about podcasts, about doing their podcasts, about they don't know what to say on their podcast. They don't know how to present a podcast. They don't know what type of subjects that they want to talk about on their podcast. And I'm like, hey, look, it's a lot of subjects out here that you can talk about. You can talk about religion. You can talk about entertainment. You can talk about politics. You can talk about health and wellness. You can talk about diabetes. You can talk about kidneys, how to help someone. There's a lot of subjects that you can talk about with your podcast. Listen. You don't even have to come in the state of Maryland to do your podcast. All you got to have is a cell phone, a laptop, or a desktop. You can get your podcast streaming. You know, streaming is where it's at, family. Streaming is where it's at. Listen, family, listen. Listen to me, family. Let me tell you. All you need is one of these cell phones. These are some magic. This is the magic. This is where the magic happens with one of these cell phones here. That's all you need to do and have to get your podcast streamed. Yeah, we located at in Waldorf, Maryland, St. Charles Town Center Mall, right around the corner from J.C. Penney's. Listen, get your podcast popping, man. Get your podcast popping. Now, let's talk about the ministry. Let's talk about the pastors. A lot of you pastors out there have some great material. A lot of you pastors have some great material, but this is the problem here. The problem is nobody is hearing you. Nobody is seeing you. You're not touching anybody, pastors. So listen, get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus. Get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, and let's stream your ministry all over the internet so people can hear you, so people can see you, so you can touch someone, Pastor. Get in touch with that boy with Exquisite Podcast in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland is located at. Be right in the St. Charles Town Center Mall, right around the corner from J.C. Penney in Waldorf, Maryland. And listen, Pastor, you don't even have to come to the studio. You don't even have to be in the studio to get your ministry screened. Listen, we got it's like 43 million FBAs out here. 43 million FBAs out here. Do business with somebody that looks just like you and I. All I need is just 1%. Just 1%. And this is the thing. We got to get on code. You know, this is a black-owned business. Yeah, this is a black-owned business trying to get up and running, trying to get this podcast business going. So if you got something you need to say, you got a ministry that you want to let people hear, you got a ministry that you're telling people you want to save them, so let people see you. Let people hear you. Let's get your ministry done. Let's get your ministry popping. Let's get your ministry popping. This is the thing. You know, come and see that boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast in the state of Maryland. You don't even have to be in the state of Maryland to get your podcast done. I'm in the studio right now. Yeah, look at all these backdrops here. Look at all these backdrops that we have in the studio. At the podcast studio, at the Exquisite Podcast. You know, come and get your ministry. Come and get your ministry screened. Let's screen your ministry. Yeah, this is that boy Rick Titus in the studio. I'm in the studio today. We got like 3 functions, 3 podcasts that we need to podcast today. I'm in the studio. So come and see that boy Rick Titus. Come and see that boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast. with Exquisite Podcast, just showing y'all some of the backdrops that we have. See, that's the backdrop that we can do your podcast on. We can make your podcast shine, make your podcast popping. Yeah, I'm just walking around in the studio. So if you got a podcast that you want to be heard, you want to be seen, you got something to say, come and see that boy Rick Titus. This is the play area for the kids. Bring your kids out. Bring your kids out every Saturday and Sunday, $5 per child. $5 per child. Just letting y'all see a little bit of what we got for the kids. We got the bubble gum, the gumball machines. Look, got the gumball machines for the kids to eat. Yeah, the kids love those doggone gumball machines. They love it. The kids love it. You know, that's what we got going on, guys. That's what we got going on. So, you know, come and do your podcast. Come and see that boy Rick Titus and get your podcast screen. Get your podcast screen with that boy Rick Titus. I'm in the studio right now today. Just walking around in the studio. Yeah, this is the podcast studio right here. That's the podcast studio. That's the studio right there. That's the podcast studio, the Exquisite Podcast. Yeah, come out here. If you got an event, that you want to sponsor. You got a food event. You got a baby shower event. You got kids event. You want to do a party event. Come and see that boy. Come and see that boy at the Exquisite Podcast. Come and see us. Graduation is coming up. You want to take some graduation photos? Come and see. We got a professional photographer. Look, we got a professional photographer here at Exquisite Podcast. At Exquisite Podcast. Well, come and see that boy Rick Titus. Come and see that boy Rick Titus at Exquisite Podcast. Just showing you some of these backdrops that we got. Just showing you a little bit. Showing you a little bit of the backdrops that we got here. Yeah, come and talk to me. Come and see me. Climb on in. Climb on in and work with that boy Rick Titus. Work with that boy Rick Titus at Exquisite Podcast. A lot of people saying they got something to say. They want to say something, but they don't have a location. We got a location for you, family. We got a great location for you. So if you got something you want to say, you want to be heard, and you want to be seen, you might want to talk to that boy Rick Titus at Exquisite Podcast. At Exquisite Podcast in Waldorf, Maryland. You don't even have to listen. This is a great thing about technology. You don't even have to be in the location. All you got to do is just have a cell phone, high-speed internet, laptop, desktop. You got to have a smartphone with high-speed internet, and we can stream your podcast. We can stream your podcast. We can stream your ministry. Talk to me. Talk to me, FBAs. Talk to me out there. This is that boy Rick Titus. We're trying to do some business. I need to get some business. So contact me. I'm going to have the contact information up, should be up at top, above, should be up there. So you can get in touch with that boy Rick Titus. So you can get your podcast done. So you can get your ministry popping. So you can get your ministry out there, pastors, all over the world. All over the world. You don't even have to be in the state of Maryland. All you got to do is just get in touch with me. So we can get your podcast popping. Screaming. Screaming is where it's at. Screaming is where it's at. If you want to be seen, if you want to be heard, you want people to know you. Now, listen, business people, listen, if you got a business out there, why not get your business screened? Why not let people know who you are? People need to see you. That's why your business is probably on a low scale, because nobody knows nothing about you. Y'all fraternities out there. You got a fraternity out there. You got a fraternity. You got a sorority. Get in touch with that boy Rick Titus. Get in touch with that boy Rick Titus so we can get you scream your fraternity. Scream your sorority at Exquisite Podcast in the state of Maryland. And you don't even have to be in the state of Maryland to get that done. Family. Yeah, this is that boy Rick Titus. This is that boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast. You know, so come on and climb on in. Come on and climb on in and get in touch with that boy Rick Titus so we can get your podcast screaming. So we can get your podcast popping. So we can get your ministry out there. So we can get your ministry screaming. So we can scream your ministry. Talk to that boy Rick Titus. Yeah, I'm in the studio right now. We got I think I got about 3 or 4 appointments today. 3 or 4 appointments a day. We got a podcast that we're screaming. We got 2 ministries that we're screaming. One is in Columbia, South Carolina. The other one is, I think, is out there in Tennessee. So come and see me. Come and talk to that boy Rick Titus with Exquisite Podcast. Listen, who said it couldn't be done? I'll see you on another video.